What's going on, everybody? This is iMaverick, and welcome to another episode of the Level Up series, a series where we get together one day out of the week and talk about something besides Madden, besides video games. And today, I want to talk to you guys about setting your sail for success. Awesome concept. And this was inspired by a lot of the messages that I got last week. And I'll get into that. But first, I gotta do like I always do, give you guys thanks. The series is doing big things, guys. The testimonials are still coming in. The lives are still being changed. And you guys will never really fully grasp the effect that you're having. But I'm just here to let you know we're doing big things, guys. So keep liking, keep sharing, keep supporting people in the comments. We're doing big things. Like I said, bigger than you'll ever know. I wish I could take you through a tour of my inbox and just read these personal messages that people are sharing with how much this is helping them. So let's just keep it going, guys. Let's get into it. And don't forget, there's a download link. Download these. Put them on your iPod. Put them on your CD. Listen to them in your car. Just keep them close and keep them in rotation as we build this library and you continue to meditate on these things. They're going to start transforming your life. I promise you. Alright, guys, so you're like, well, okay, man, you talking about setting your sail for success. What's that about? It's really about having a strong vision and not making excuses. And as a core, if we were to sum it all up, it's about stop making excuses. I don't care where you from, where you been, who did it to you, and why they did it. And then finding that clear vision. And this builds perfectly off of last week. And the week before that, we talked about overcoming your fears and then finding your purpose. And so some of you guys are like, yo, I know what I'm here to do, Mav. It's so clear to me now. Like, all right, how you going to do it? Well, I don't know. Well, let's work on your vision then. Let's get these goals set up and craft that vision that's going to pull you to success. Now, before we get into the vision, I want to start about the setting your sail part. I got a lot of messages, guys, and a lot of people making excuses, man, and a lot of people hoping for change. And the setting the sail concept came from one of my mentors, Jim Rohn, who just recently passed away. Very wise man. And guys, a lot of people are like, man, Mav, I would be great. I would be perfect if it wasn't for this. Or, yo, I'm gonna be perfect. Everything's going to be perfect in my life as soon as this happens. Or I'm just waiting for this promotion and then everything's going to be good. No, you're not getting it. That's not how you succeed. When you just spend your whole life waiting for that break, what if it don't come? So you're just saying your success is dependent on this thing coming through. That's not how it works. I'm telling you guys want to be successful. Probably one of the best things you can do is hang around successful people and study success and failure. I'm a huge student of the game. I study people to succeed, from everything from the #1 Girl Scout. If I notice a Girl Scout just outperforming all the other Girl Scouts, I'm asking her questions like, what do you do? Why are you so good at this Girl Scout thing? Let me know. Because the funny thing is, she may not even notice she's doing it, but a lot of the principles she's using to be that #1 Girl Scout are the same exact things that the CEO used in this Fortune 500 company to get to where he's at. Think I'm lying? Start studying success, and then when you look at failure, you're like, man, okay, this relationship failed. Okay, well, so what did you do? What happened with this? Why'd you guys, everything go, just crash and burn? Okay, you start to notice that. Okay, then you see that pattern and all these relationships that fail. Because of this common denominator, it's there. And all the success and all the failure, there's multiple common denominators. And once you can identify that, it's just like a formula, baby. It's just plug and play, get your success. I'm telling you, start studying success, start studying failure. You're gonna see these trends. So when you're talking about success, it's really not the circumstances. When you think of people to succeed in any area of life, whether it's wealth, health, mentally, physically, it doesn't matter. There's no one single background that just guarantees success. You can't say, oh, this person is successful because they're rich, because their parents are wealthy. No, there's people that's done the same thing that came from nothing. You can't say, oh, well, you're thick, you're thin, and you got a good body because your parents had a good body. Nah, there's people that got big old parents, but they ripped. So it's not your past, it's not the cards you were dealt with. It's what you do with that. Guys, think of all the changes that happen in our life is the wind. The wind that blows on us. The wind blows on everybody. Some people are complaining about the economy, but yet there's millionaires being made every year. And despite this recession we're supposed to be going through. Ever since the economy was supposed to start going on the downslide, I've been making more and more money. Why is that? Because I learned how to set my sail. I wasn't a person just complaining about the wind and just letting the wind take me off to wherever it wants to. Nah. Your boy Mav don't get down like that. I had to set my sails for success. And a lot of you guys are where you at right now because you're just so intent on making excuses. And I'd be where I want to be. But man, the president, he don't know what he's doing. Come on now. How many people made it to where you were supposed to be going with that same president? The ones that stop making excuses and they set their sail. Oh, gas prices is high. I can't do this. Yeah, okay. I'm paying the same gas prices as you. How come I'm doing it? Come on now. Y'all need to learn how to set your sail. So this is the thing. The wind, it blows on everybody. The rich and the poor both have 24 hours in a day. Same with the skinny, the fat, the old, the young. We all go through issues. Everybody, the rich people, the people that want to be financially set, they're like, yo, I just got all these bad things happen to me. Rich people have family members die. Rich people have struggles within their business. Rich people have all this stuff. It's just that they persevere through it. They got that vision and their sails are set. Just imagine, guys, being on a boat. You're trying to get to somewhere. The wind's gonna blow. We cannot dictate where the wind blows. You can't do it. The wind's gonna blow the way it's gonna blow, but it's up to you to know how to set that sail so that you get to your destination. Some of you guys have a sail that's just set all wrong. No wonder you're going the opposite way of where you want to go. So set your sail for success, guys. You're like, okay, cool, man. I get the concept. I love it. I'm feeling you right now. I got to set my sail. My sail's definitely off right now. How do I do that? You want to get your vision. Don't mistake your vision for your purpose. Your vision has to be sickening. Just the vision of what you want to achieve in life, it has to be so clear, so exciting, so compelling that it's gonna pull you to success. Because that's the difference. You see the people that succeed, they usually got something that's pulling them rather than pushing themselves all the way to the finish line. Picture this. Picture yourself, you got a really big goal that you want to reach, but you're just pushing a heavy boulder all the way there versus something pulling you to where you're trying to be. And that's your vision that's got to pull you. Now, a lot of us think, okay, some people say I want to go to the NBA. Okay, cool. So what's your vision? How you going to get to the NBA? Why you want to get to the NBA? Well, I don't know. I mean, I just see it looks cool. I like the girls that they get. They make a lot of money. Man, when times get hard, you're not going to push through the difficulties to get to the NBA. Just because it looks cool, because it looks fun. Those are the people that most people laugh at. Those people that say they want to be in the NBA, those are the reason that the people that really want to get to the NBA get laughed at when they share their dreams. Because they're like, oh yeah, everybody says that. Yeah, everyone says it, but everyone doesn't mean it. So that's what I'm talking about. You got these goals and stuff, but you don't have a vision attached to it that's going to pull you. I'm going to come back to that example. Let me talk to you guys about YouTube. Because I know a lot of you guys can rock with me on this since you're subscribed, and most of you guys are going to be hearing this on my YouTube channel. I don't just put videos up randomly because it's fun, because it looks cool. Like I shared you guys the purpose that I have with it, but there's also a vision. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions. I'm going a little bit everywhere, but I'm gonna bring it back together, y'all. Stay with me. New Year's resolutions. How many people do you know? The statistics tell us that 90% of the people that start a New Year's resolution will be done with it by January 15th. Because they don't have that vision, that reason why it's just pulling them. They just think, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if I lost some weight, or maybe they're motivated by pain. Pain is cool for temporary motivation. If you guys are motivated by pain right now, let that pain push you until you grasp that clear vision that's gonna pull you the rest of the way. So maybe someone gets teased a little bit. They're overweight. They're like, oh, forget that. The first is coming up. I'm about to lose some weight, baby. I'm getting fit for the summer. So that pain is motivating them. So they go hard those first 14 days. And on day 15, they knee starts to hurt a little bit. They back ache. They ain't worked out in a while. and they kind of got a lot of work to do, so they really can't get up early. You know what? I'm gonna take this day off. They take day 15 off. Never come back to it. Because in those 14 days, they never grasped that vision that was gonna push them further than that just temporary pain is gonna push you. Now hear me out. That's the reason a lot of you guys' goals don't succeed. Because there's nothing clear enough that's gonna pull you. So now that we bring it back to the YouTube, it's not just, oh yeah, it's cool, I like to get views, oh I want people to think that I'm cool, people to like me, oh I can make money from YouTube too, oh yeah, that's cool. No, it's not that. I have a vision. I have a vision of providing quality commentary that's not going to entertain, not just entertain people, but it's going to educate people and change people's lives like we're doing. That was the goal from the start. That was my vision. I envisioned myself. I'm going to tell you guys something else. I had a New Year's resolution, probably 2 years in a row, to work on my cursing. I didn't like my language. I was like, you know what? Mama's been telling me I got to clean it up. I know I got to clean it up. It's just, you know what? Let me start working on my cursing. Never made any major improvements. Like I said, I was probably one of those people that dropped out by the 15th. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, up to day 14, I was like, oh, I can't say it. Nope, I'm not going to curse. Day 15, I was like, man, F that. Man, F that. I'm right back to it. But now, for those that watched my earlier videos, now I'm not there yet. I haven't arrived. I'm still being pulled. But the thing is, I'm not pushing no more. I'm gonna clean up my cursing. I guarantee it, because I have a clear vision on it now, because I see myself doing this YouTube stuff and other things, and being able to provide quality commentary that families can enjoy, that a kid can watch in front of his mom, that he can turn the computer on and be like, oh, okay, I don't gotta turn the speakers down all the way so I can see my iMac video, and then he might go to bed and forget to watch the video. I want his mom to be in the kitchen and she's like, yo, I got iMac on blast because I like this beat that's about to come on. And I don't got to turn it down right after because he's going to curse during it. This is at more than any time in my life, I've made the biggest improvements in my language now because that vision's there. I see that clearly, and I see that translating to the thousands and hundreds of thousands of views daily. That vision's there, so that when I make setbacks, I have setbacks. We all have setbacks. Just like I did when I wanted to stop cursing earlier. Okay, it got hard. Someone made me mad. I just let them have it. But see, now, when that happens, I got that vision to remind me, nah, man, we not giving up. We gonna get there. And it's so clear. I think about it so much that it's manifesting now. It's got to the point where I'm correcting my wife on some things. She's like, well, dang, you ain't used to be like that. Oh, you don't want to say that no more? Nah, I don't. I got a vision, baby. That's what it is, and I'm just showing you guys, this is almost a small example in my life. Don't think that's my long life goal or vision. But it's something I have a vision, and I'm so determined, and it excites me. And it's to the point that it hurts me when something goes against it. It's like, man, you're right. I got to work on it. I got to get there, and I'm going to get there. And those that are close to me, they can see the improvement. My YouTube fam, they don't really know. They know that I Maverick, y'all, my real name's Dion, but the folks that know Dion, they like, whoa, okay, Mr. Proper. And even though I'm talking proper, it's just a lot cleaner now. So that's what it is. So what's your vision? Oh, I want to be in the NBA. Okay. Well, let me see how far that vision's pulling you. That's what you say you want to do, right? Well, look, when I look at your YouTube, because don't forget, guys, vision comes with sacrifice. If you really want something to happen, but the sacrifice isn't that big a deal when the vision is clear. Because success requires sacrifice. That's just, shoot. I wish I could put it to you some other way. LeBron James, I'm sure, now I'm saying he's never been to the club, but I'm sure there was times where his boys was like, yo, let's hit the club, man. Get us some of these girls. LeBron was like, nah, I got to be at the gym at 5 a.m. I can't go. Same with Kevin Durant. I mean, Robert Griffin III, whoever you want to say, we can go to a business, man. I know people in business that are the same way. They're like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm not going to drink because I'm a leader. I can't have my folks seeing me like that. I'm going to skip out on the drink. Matter of fact, I'm going to call tonight early. I got a business meeting. I got to talk big bucks in the morning. There's that sacrifice to it. So some of you guys, you're in high school. You're like, yo, man, I want to be the starting quarterback. I go and check out, you guys don't even notice. I go and check out your feed on your YouTube channel. And I'm like, I see, 1 hour ago, you liked an iMac video. Cool. 2 hours ago, you watched the Mr. Golden Sports video. 3 hours ago, you favorited a Duke the Killer video. Okay, 4 hours ago, you favorited a Chris Move video. I'm like, huh, you spent your whole day watching these videos. Okay, that's just one day. No big deal. Let me look at the day before that. Oh, dang. You did that all week. No, you did that all month. Okay. But you said you want to be a NBA, NFL player. I don't believe you. I don't believe that you got that vision that's strong enough and you really want it bad enough that you're like, you know what? I got it. Hey, sorry, iMav. I'll catch you next week. I got to run some sprints. I got to hit the gym or I'll catch you tonight. You shouldn't be watching videos all day. There's no sacrifice because there's no vision there. Now, I'm not saying you can't correct that. I'm just saying, yo, sit in the lab and come up with that vision that excites you, that keeps you up at night. That's why I usually tell people, if your vision ain't keeping you up at night, if your dreams, if you don't have trouble sleeping when you think about your dreams, they ain't big enough. I'm very quick to laugh at someone's dream. That's the thing. People are like, Mav, you so rude. You laugh at people's dreams. No, I don't laugh because they dream. I usually laugh because they not big enough. I'm like, yo, that's it? You call that a dream? Come on now, you got to reach for the sky, baby. Reach for the sky, and if you fall, you at least fall in the clouds. That's what I'm talking about. Go big or go home, baby. So what's your vision? And this is what you got to do when you have a vision. You want to accompany it with a reason why. All right, so just going back to YouTube, I visualize it. I envision myself logging on, looking at my stats, and like I said, it's in the hundreds of thousands. I see that. I envision all the likes, the people saying, oh, this video helped, stuff. I did it with the Level Up series. Like, yo, this changed my life. I just envisioned that. I got it just ingrained in my head. Cool. And then it's like, what is your reason why? What is your motivation behind it? Well, shoot, I want to change lives. Not just because it looks cool. You're like, yo, I want to be in the NBA because I want to make money. That's a horrible reason why. That usually doesn't last. I'm telling you the truth. You need a strong reason why. For example, I love making, or I don't want to say I love, I do. I love generating income and increasing my wealth. Why is that? Because I love helping people. Some people are like, oh my God, you love money. First of all, I don't love money. I don't love money. But the thing is, I love the things that I can do with the money that I make. Because some people think, oh man, money's evil. You don't need money. Money doesn't rule me. I just want enough money for me and my family, and you can have the rest of the money. I'll gladly take it, because I don't know what money is to you, but for me, all them extra zeros, any extra commas in my bank account, all that tells me is that's more people I can help. That's more money to my church. When I drive by that homeless man that ain't ate in the day or two, and he reaches his hand out for you, you ain't even got a 1 for him, I'ma slap a 20. Or I might already have some food, a gift card bought for him. I slap that. Yo, man, go get something to eat. That's the thing. Some people think, oh, people want money. You're so selfish. Some of the most upstanding people I know are some of the richest people I know. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some bad people that do bad things with money. But what I'm saying is that money is a tool. And for me, there's a reason behind those zeros. There's a reason behind those commas in my bank account. And that's why they keep appearing. And that's why it's just gonna keep growing. Trust me, I'm not where I'm at financially. Your boy I ain't all the way there yet, but I'm on my way because that vision is so clear. And that's why I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. You have to get deep. It's got to be sickening with this vision. So don't just picture all the success. When I picture the money, I don't just picture, however many thousands or millions. I don't picture that. I ain't picture, I get deep to the core. What am I gonna do with that? And this is where it starts, guys. Like, remember I told you about the pain pushing you to that vision that can pull you. All that vision comes from a pain. I grew up without money. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to not eat what you want to eat or be worried about what you're going to eat. I know what it's like to get evicted from a spot. Me and my mama went through it. It was tough. I hated it. It was so painful. So I let that pain push me until I found that vision. Now that vision's locked in, can't no one tell me nothing. Some of you guys start to waver in your faith and you start to get upset when people hate on you because you don't got that vision. I have a vision for this series. Hasn't been a whole lot, but there's people that left comments like, "Oh, Mav, you think you Jesus?" Or no, or you think you're not Dr. Phil, Mav. Just stick to the Madden, buddy. Save all that other stuff for the other people. You know what that did to me? You know how that affected me? It didn't. I laughed and I kept it moving because I got a vision this bigger than any hate that you can put on my plate. Think of this like, okay guys, picture this for me now. Picture like a box, a decent sized box. And that's just all the hate, all the negativity, all the changes, the wind that can blow all the different directions. Picture that. Now your vision has to be much bigger than that box. So you need a bigger box to just completely eat up and consume that hate, or you're not going to succeed. Now once your problems and the hate are bigger than your vision, that's when you see people fail. So if you're ever struggling with haters or something like that, just lock in on that vision and grow it. Just get so precise. You know what? I'm going to be in the NFL because of this, because of this. This is my reason why. And I'm going to make it happen. Think about it. Stay up late dreaming about it. Just let it consume you. Now, for my Christians, don't let it become your God. That's a whole nother issue on itself. God first. But like I'm saying, let that vision set in and let it pull you. And that's when it gets easy to set yourselves for success. Because people are like, oh man, the economy's going down. There's no way we're going to make that money that you're talking about because you're going to help people. Nah, I wasn't buying that. And it's weird. I can make a whole nother video on its own, just how your subconscious mind starts to adapt to these things around you. And you just start making something out of nothing when your vision is clear and you don't give up. So many people gave up on their business ideas because of the recession. Come on now. Mine's growing every day. It's growing every day because that vision is there. So I'm being extremely repetitive because I want you guys to get it. Set yourselves for success by finding that vision. Know exactly where you want to go. And not just know what you're going to go. Know exactly how you're going to get there and what you're going to do when you get there and why you want to get there. Before I close, I'm going to do this awesome explanation. It's kind of a demonstration. So you guys got to get up. If you're sitting down, you got to stand up. Just hear me out. You may sound stupid, and a lot of you guys aren't going to do this as I'm telling you to do it. And you'll go back and do it afterwards because it's going to interest you. If you haven't done it before, this really could change your life just by doing this because it's crazy. All right, so stand up, y'all. And you want your feet about shoulder width apart. All right, just shoulder width apart. Just relax. Hold your right arm straight. Like you're pointing at something straight ahead. Point your finger out. And I'm doing it now with y'all, so don't feel stupid. Alright, now as you're pointing, I want you to turn to the right and turn around and look behind you. Keep your feet still. Keep your feet planted, but turn your upper body around as far as you can and point at a spot in the wall. Turn as far as you can. Just try and turn it all the way till you feel like your top just about to just rip off. Turn as far as you can and point. And look at a spot on the wall. Lock in on that spot and remember it. Just remember that spot. You're pointing at it, alright? Alright, now, come back to the front, alright? Keep your feet still. Now, I want you to close your eyes and envision yourself passing that point on the wall. That same spot that you thought you were turning as far as you can go. Now, look at that spot in your mind and be like, you know, I'm about to pass that. Just go over it in your mind. This is your vision right now. You're like, yo, I envision myself passing that spot on the wall. Now, do the same thing. Hold your hand out like you're pointing straight. Now turn and tell me if you didn't go past that spot you originally hit. That's the power, y'all. If y'all just did it with me right now, you're like, uh-oh, hold up. I may have is on to something. If you didn't do it, pause the video, go back and do it. So you can be as hype as I am right now. That's the power of having that vision, y'all. So let's go into some action steps. This week, you need to define your vision. Ask yourself, what is my vision? Where do I want to go? What are your action steps? What are you going to do to get to where you want to go? Why do you want to be there? Write it out. Write a letter to yourself. There's power in doing that. I know most of you guys won't do it, but the ones that do is going to change you. Write out exactly what you want to do, why you want to do it, how you're going to get there. Get very familiar and very comfortable with your vision. And then ask yourself, are my sales set to success? Be very upfront, very real with yourself. Be like, nah, man, I'm easily influenced by the people I'm around. That's Drake, by the way. Got carried away. My bad. Are you easily blown by the wind? Does it sway you left or right? Be like, yeah, man, I gotta learn to set my sales. First, acknowledge it, and then from there, get your vision popping, and take some steps throughout the week, even if they're baby steps, to get to where you want to go. So it's your boy iMaverick, y'all. This has been Vision and setting your sales for success. I hope it blessed your life like this information has done me. Meditate on this all week. Don't forget, download links in the description. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on what you think of this. And don't forget to leave a like, a fave, and a share, y'all. Man, I really do appreciate and love all the Level Up series family. We making big moves, y'all. So let's keep it going, y'all. But I'ma peace out until next time. God first, God bless.